And that means respecting our law enforcement community. Look, I took a very strong stance for law enforcement back in 2020. As a lot of your listeners and viewers know, we had a pretty intense investigation in Louisville, and we had a lot of folks that were protesting on our front lawn and threatening to burn our house down. But I made the courageous stand to stand firm for law enforcement and the rule of law. And that's what I'm going to do in the United States Senate. I'm going to stand up and say truthfully and boldly that if you're here illegally, you got to go back home, about respecting the rule of law. If you have committed a crime and you are here illegally, got to go back home. If you are just here illegally, you got to go back home, because again, it is about respecting the rule of law in this nation. I think we got to fund ICE and we got to fully fund CBP. There's no question about that. And the end of the games. I mean, we are done with the games, especially in light of what we saw the White House Correspondents' Dinner this past weekend. Let's fund DHS. Let's fund the Secret Service. Let's make sure that when it comes to protecting President Trump or protecting our southern border, we get that done. The American people expect safety in their communities, and they want somebody that's going to stand up for law enforcement. And again, I've got a track record of doing that, and I'll be ready on day one to speak boldly and truthfully on this.